In the 8th installment of Night of the Living Cat, the Nyaight continues to tighten its fluffy grip on a crumbling world, where humans transform into cats upon contact with the feline horde. Episode 8, titled Whiskers of Rebellion, dives deeper into the survivor's struggle, blending high-stakes action with the series' signature absurd humor. The episode centers on Konogi, the amnesia cat enthusiast voiced by Masaki Mizunoka, and his companions Kaori Rina Yuda, a pragmatic high schooler, and Tenishi, the bodybuilding cat cafe regular, as they navigate a fortified human stronghold under siege by an ever-growing army of adorable yet deadly cats. The episode opens with the group settling into a makeshift shelter, a derelict Molten survivor enclave, led by a grizzled ex-military leader named Commander Harada. Tensions rise as the survivors debate whether to fortify their defenses or attempt a risky escape to a rumored cat-free zone. Konogi, still grappling with his mysterious past and inexplicable cat knowledge, uncovers a hidden stash of catnip, sparking a plan to distract the feline swarm. Key moments include a heart-pounding sequence where Kaori uses her agility to lure cats away from the mall's barricades, and a comedic yet tragic scene where a minor character succumbs to the temptation of petting a kitten, transforming instantly into a mountain feline. The atmosphere oscillates between apocalyptic dread and laugh-out-loud absurdity, underscored by a post-credit segment revealing a cat fact: cats can jump up to 5 times their height, which cleverly ties into the episode's action. A subplot introduces a new character, Dr. Yumi, a scientist studying the Nyaight origins, hinting at a deeper mythology surrounding the virus. The episode ends on a cliffhanger, with the mall's defenses breached and Konogi facing a moral dilemma: use the catnip to save the group or risk his own transformation to protect the lone kitten trapped in the chaos. The pacing is brisk, balancing character-driven moments with the relentless advance of the catpocalypse, maintaining the series' unique blend of horror parody and heartfelt cat adoration. The animation in Episode 8, produced by Studio OLM, continues to impress with its ability to balance detailed character designs and fluid action sequences, though it's not without flaws. The cats, the undeniable stars of the show, are rendered with meticulous care. Takomaki's character designs ensure each feline breed, from sleek Siamese to fluffy Maine Coon, stands out, with subtle CGI enhancing their movements during chaotic chase scenes. The sequence where Kaori sprints across the mall's rooftops, dodging leaping cats, is a visual highlight, with crisp, dynamic camera angles that evoke the intensity of a zombie thriller while maintaining the show's playful tone. The animators lean into the absurdity, using exaggerated expressions, particularly Konogi's despairing, JoJo-esque reactions to amplify the humor. However, the human characters occasionally suffer from inconsistent quality. While Konogi and Kaori's designs are expressive and well animated, secondary characters like Commander Harada and Dr. Yumi feel stiff in quieter scenes, with limited facial animation that dulls their emotional impact. The blend of 2D and CGI, while effective for the cats, sometimes feels jarring in crowded scenes, where the transition between hand-drawn and computer-generated elements lacks seamlessness. The mall setting, designed by Kasumi Takao, is atmospheric, with cluttered, post-apocalyptic details that ground the absurdity, but some backgrounds feel repetitive, recycling assets from earlier episodes. Koji Enda's soundtrack remains a standout, with the inserts on Night of the Living Cat featuring Marty Friedman and Heidi Shepard punctuating the climactic siege with apocalyptic energy. The sound design, from the ominous rustle of paws to the heart-wrenching meows of the infected, enhances the episode's dual tone of horror and humor. Voice acting is a high point, with Masaki Mizunoka delivering a nuanced performance as Konogi, balancing comedic panic with genuine pathos, and Rina Yuda grounding Kaori as the group's steely backbone. Episode 8 of Night of the Living Cat is a rollicking blend of chaos, comedy, and cat-centric charms, solidifying the series as a unique entry in the horror comedy genre. The introduction of Dr. Yumi and hints at the Nyaight origins add welcome depth to the narrative, moving beyond the premise's initial gimmick without losing its playful spirit. The episode's pacing and tonal balance are near perfect, though the animation's inconsistencies slightly detract from the overall polish. Takashi Miike's influence as executive director shines through in the campy, self-aware execution, making the show a love letter to both cat lovers and fans of classic horror tropes. Looking ahead, the series seems poised to explore Konogi's backstory further, potentially tying his amnesia to the Nyaight roots. The cliffhanger sets up a tense episode 9, with the group's survival hanging in the balance. If the animation quality can be refined and the narrative continues to deepen, Night of the Living Cat could cement itself as a cult classic. For now, it remains a wildly entertaining ride, proving that even in a world overrun by cats, the real danger is the irresistible urge to pet them.